Good afternoon. Welcome to the news at 1 on NTA Lagos Channel 10. I am Oluwabukola Akonde to the news in details. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, says Muslims and Christians have a role to play by coming together and ensure that Nigeria remains peaceful. The minister gave the charge while receiving the Secretary General of the Muslim World League and Chairman of Organization of Islamic Scholars, Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Karim Al Isa, who is in Abuja from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia ahead of an international summit. Saliu Abdullahi Guanara report.
From the presidential wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, a delegation of the host country, including the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, shows solidarity in brotherhood to the visiting Islamic cleric. On the invitation of the Jamaatul Izalatul Bidiyah wa Iqamatus Sunnah, Jibwis, the visit is a gesture to promote peace among Muslims and non-Muslims.
You also heard from the Secretary General thanking President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for what he has done so far for Nigeria, and thanking him also for convening everybody to come together, Christians, Muslims, all of us. We have a role to play in ensuring that Nigeria remains in peace. This is a country of over 200 million people, and once Nigeria stays in peace, we can imagine what that will do to the African continent. And this also goes to show the long-standing relationship between the government of Nigeria and the government of Saudi Arabia, and indeed all the international community who are helping Nigeria to forge a lasting peace, not just in Nigeria, but on the African continent and the world in general. So we want to thank His Excellency, we want to thank the leadership of Jamaatul Izalatul Bidiyah wa Iqamatus Sunnah, and the ambassador and everyone who has come with him. We want to thank them for what they have done, and want to assure you that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is determined to ensure that there is peace and tranquility not just in Nigeria but around the world.
The visitor performs his first official function at Gadua, where he inaugurated the Muslim World League Mosque.
الشعب النيجيري وإلى الشعب النيجيري المسلم.
And he said we are here in Nigeria to appreciate the effort of His Excellency the President toward ensuring peaceful coexistence between the two religions, especially the Muslim and non-Muslim in Nigeria. The peaceful coexistence in Nigeria is something that each and everyone should appreciate it. If Nigeria lives well, all the countries, especially the West African countries, they will live in peace and harmony.
Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Karim Al Isa commended the administration of President Tinubu for promoting peaceful coexistence and religious tolerance in Abuja. Salihu Abdullahi Guanara, NTA News.
On health, Nigeria has recorded 1,000 confirmed Lassa fever cases and 237 deaths across 23 states and 116 local government areas in the first 30 weeks of 2026. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention and CDC says the case fatality rate now stands at 23.7%, higher than the 18.8% recorded during the same period last year. In epidemiological week 30, covering July 20 to 26, Nigeria recorded 17 confirmed cases and 6 deaths, a decline from the 20 cases reported the previous week. The new cases were recorded in Ondo, Bauchi, Edo, and Benue State, while one healthcare worker also contracted the disease. The NCDC identifies delays treatment, poor health-seeking behavior, inadequate sanitation, and low public awareness as key challenges. The agency is urging Nigerians to seek early medical attention, while health workers are advised to maintain high index of suspicion and strictly observe infection prevention measures. Moving on, the Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, says the state is fully prepared to host the maiden National Intermediate Sports Festival in October, describing the event as a major boost for grassroots sports development. The governor gave the assurance during an inspection of ongoing rehabilitation works at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Surulere. Joy Ken Abapoye report.
As part of preparations for the inaugural National Intermediate Sports Festival, scheduled to hold from October 1 to to 15, 2026. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu toured the ongoing rehabilitation works at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Surulere. The governor inspected the main bowl, athletics track, indoor sports hall, swimming pool, and other sporting facilities. He expressed confidence that the upgrades would be completed ahead of the festival.
So they are getting to completion. You can see that the main football pitch is a FIFA graded one of the best in the country. It will be the number 2 in the country for what I'm told. Natural grass, they've laid the grass and they're watering. And the tartan track, which will also be fixed and be completed within the next 4 to 6 weeks.
Governor Sanwo-Olu said the ongoing upgrade of sports facilities across the state reflects his administration's commitment to strengthening grassroots sports development and creating opportunities for young athletes to discover and nurture their talents.
All we need to do is to completely clean up the entire area, make sure that it is sports ready, it is competition ready, and it can host the national sports.
The festival is expected to attract more than 14,000 athletes from across Nigeria, with competitions to be held at Teslim Balogun Stadium, Row Park, and other sports centers across Lagos. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abapuya, NTA News.
Now we move to the report that says Oba Akiolu marks 23 years on the throne. But before that, let's go on a break. After the short timeout, the news continues. Please stay tuned.
For a space to ignite your creativity, NTA Lagos Channel 10 studio provides the answer. Our studio is spacious and fully equipped with modern broadcasting equipment suitable for your programs and competitions. For recording and production of kiddies programs, spelling bee competitions, participatory rehearsals, programs and live performances, NTA Lagos Channel 10 studio provides the ideal environment to bring your vision to life. Our team of professionals are dedicated to help you achieve your goals, provide expert guidance, and support every step of the way. Contact us today to book your session at an affordable and discounted rate and let your creativity shine. For more inquiries, please call the following numbers: 0816-008-7357, 006-286-9030, and 0812-324-5519. NTA Lagos Channel 10 Studio, where creativity meets excellence.
NTA 10 Station for Excellence.
We are welcome back, and if you are just joining us, you are watching NTA Lagos Channel 10. Meanwhile, you can watch us live on YouTube and Facebook at NTA Lagos Channel 10. We proceed with the news. Prominent Lagos indigents, family members, children, grandchildren, and well-wishers of Oba Ridwan Akiolu converged on his Iga Idugom Palace to facilitate with the Lagos monarch as he marks 23 years on the throne. Musotoli has reported that the monarch's tradition of placing premium on seeking divine blessings through prayers took center stage at the celebration. Now the report.
Islamic scholars from several parts of the Lagos Island engaged in prophetic supplications to invoke God's mercies, forgiveness, and guidance on Oba Ridwan Akiolu as he attains 23 years on the throne of his forefathers. Quranic recitation was also given pride of place as scholars asked Allah to grant Oba Akiolu long life, to continue to reign in good health and manage the traditional affairs with wisdom. The clerics also included President Bola Tinubu and Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in their supplications. Oba Ridwan Osholale Akiolu, who attributed his peaceful reign to God's guidance, recommends upgrade of traditional rulers as a panacea to incessant land-grabbing activities in the state.
Majority of the traditional rulers and reasonable chiefs in these states always ensure that things goes in order, and have pleaded and advised the government that you upgraded all these people, give them the logistic support to hold that office. It was in the absence of that the resort to land grabbing.
Warm wishes from dignitaries present was not in short supply.
It's been a major blessing to the state.
Our prayer is that it lives very, very long for us.
Kabisi has passion for Lagos, even before he became the Oba.
We're going to come back here, all of us, we'll do 43 years. We're going to come back and we'll do 53 years in good health and happiness.
23 years of the throne. We are happy for that. All of us, on behalf of all the children and the grandchildren.
Obaridwan Osholale Akeolu was selected by the Lagos Traditional Kingmakers on May 23, 2003, confirmed by Lagos State Government, and crowned as the 21st Oba of Lagos on August 9, 2003. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
The Badagry Deep Sea Port, one of the 5 deep sea ports approved by the federal government, is expected to transform Nigeria's maritime sector by accommodating larger vessels and reducing cargo diversion to neighboring countries. Although construction is yet to gather momentum, stakeholders believe that the $2.5 billion project under public-private partnership is expected to create about 250,000 direct and indirect jobs. Joy Upela report.
Which has received necessary regulatory approvals, is still in the pre-construction stage, with efforts in top gear by government to secure local and international financing for the port, expected to generate $53 billion revenue to the federal and state governments in a 45-year concession arrangement.
This place can serve other landlocked African states like Niger and Chad. Some of these vehicles, Tokumbo vehicles, that they are dropping in Cotonou, will be dropping Badagry here.
It's going to change the face of Badagry, especially in the magnitude with which they are doing it. Badagry has a lot of water bodies, you know, and it can even coexist with the tourism potential that Badagry has. Badagry has a lot of tourism potential, a lot of beautiful waterways, ecotourism that can coexist, you know, with the seaport.
The proximity of the port to the Seme border on the Benin Republic International Corridor, stakeholders believe, is expected to place Nigeria at a vantage position to maximize the benefits of the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement by serving as a transshipment hub which will change the economic landscape of Badagry. The project, managed by Badagry Port Development Limited in partnership with the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, is located in the Gberefu area of Badagry, Lagos, covering 496 hectares of land within a free trade zone of about 1,103 hectares of land. Badagry is blessed with a vibrant coastline covering about 853 kilometers, and the seaport is the economic catalyst it has been waiting for.
As we speak, Badagry, there are no industries in Badagry. So with the coming of the Badagry Deep Sea Port, a whole lot of things will change, and Badagry has got it all. We have both the human and the natural resources that is required for this project. The land is there.
More importantly, custom make more revenue. The federal government make revenue. The revenue from there will be so massive for federal government. And thank God, with the present state of customs operational, custom is modernizing day in, day out. So custom can release a container within 72 hours.
Ports are crucial to global trade, and the federal government has been working assiduously to ensure Nigeria maximizes the full potential of its ports.
Our ambitious port modernization program will further revolutionize Nigeria's seaports through world-class infrastructure, digitalization, operational efficiency, and enhanced competitiveness.
Stakeholders unanimously agreed that the Badagry Deep Sea Port offers a longer-awaited solution to the congestion that have plagued the Apapa and Tinkan Island ports over the years. In Lagos, Joel Bukbola, NTA News.
That concludes the news at 1. Please do join us again at 7 p.m. for more. Thanks for staying with us. I am Oluwa Bukola Akode. Good afternoon to you.